Welcome to the Marcy Housing Projects here in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately for me, today is not a very good Thanksgiving. But I hope you get to sit down, enjoy some food, and have some laughs and some drinks. But unfortunately for me, not gonna happen. But what I like for you guys to do is eat for me. Have a drink for me. Have some pie. But with that said, everyone, you know, it'd be nice if I was in the hostel and cooked. But it is a cold day, and it's going to get even colder. Yes, if you've been watching the New York City weather, it was pretty warm the last few days. Actually, the last 2 days, sorry, because of the rain. But now, that warmness just dropped. Today's high is only 7 Celsius. I don't do Fahrenheit. And tonight's low is going to be 1 Celsius. That's around, maybe around, I think it's at 37, 36 degrees in Fahrenheit. It is windy too. So you may hear a lot of wind. You're from Moscow? Welcome, my Russian Conrad. How's your day? Today's Thanksgiving here in America. This is where people get fat. People get greedy, but people don't want to feed the homeless veterans or the homeless out here on the streets of New York City. And I'm homeless, so I know how that is. And I got 2 jobs, and I still can't pay the bills. America is a beautiful place, but there are some caveats. Government sucks. Medicaid sucks. Being homeless totally fucking sucks. But you know what sucks? When you don't have family to support what you're trying to do. You gotta ask strangers to support. And that's what I do on this channel. I ask you for your mental, even your financial support. If you guys want to contribute, there's always been a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo for you guys to make small donations to help out for anything I need or what I want to do. Projects, feeding the homeless. Because I wanted to do the Veterans Cookout again, but no one wanted to participate. But everybody wants to go to these other cookouts and drink and smoke, but they don't want to support veterans or homeless men and women and children. That doesn't make sense. I've been doing that through the summer. If you watch my channel, You see what I'm doing on this channel? Donating, collabing with restaurants, and even Starbucks. Giving me free food. Not once, but twice. But we in Brooklyn. But I also need to go to 79th Precinct too. Need to talk to the captain about something. Because if you guys didn't know, they were giving away food out here at the park yesterday. And I was, participating for about a half hour because I had to go to work. Yeah, the police, NYPD, were giving out free food yesterday. And mind you, I don't got a kitchen, so I can't cook any of that. But you guys can make that difference. If you guys want me to get into the hostel, I maybe be able to cook something. But that's not up to me, that's up to the audience. Because right now, I'm a poor dude, and I don't gonna care what anyone says. I'm poor, just like everyone else here in New York City. Everyone ain't rich. Everyone is struggling. I don't try to sugarcoat or try to deceive you with what is really going on in life. I tell you guys everything. When I want, mind you, and this is what my ex-wife said last night in an email. You're very transparent. Like, you shouldn't be telling people nothing about your family, nothing about E. Yeah, I should not, because if I didn't, you guys wouldn't know nothing. You wouldn't even know anything about my relationships or what's going on. I could have kept personal, like everyone else. I could never have gone on YouTube and shared my story, which, if you look at my community posts on my YouTube channel, I shared 2 old stories. When New York City refused to help me in 2021, remember that, Lord Brian? They refused. So we're just taking a walk throughout Brooklyn, but also gonna make a stop at the precinct. Oh, my piano is windy. But we right now we're going to the Pulaski Fridge because these guys had pies yesterday, and I was jealous. All right, we at the Pulaski. Oh, by the way, you guys come here. There's free Wi-Fi. Take a book, sit down, and then we got also, mind you, we also help, this community refrigerator as well. But this is where it is: free Wi-Fi, community Wi-Fi, library books. Come in. He's actually about to make a delivery, I believe. Or maybe pick up something for later on for you guys. So let's go check the books. All right, we also got masks. They got masks here too, just in case you just don't want to breathe in some people's, especially on the subway. Got some books here. Normally I take a book from here. So what I do is I swap books. Once I'm done with a book, I come back with that same book, put it back, take another book. If I have books, boom. Now we got food here. We got cornbread, we got some peppers, we got some baby carrots. Ooh, I would love to saute those right now. Oh, my panda, look at this. Dude, these are, salt, pepper, garlic salt. Oh, my panda, saute this. Look, we got a basket full of this. Oh, see, I wish I was in a fucking hostel right now. I'd take all of this right now, and I would cook. Oh, my panda, bro. Such a tease. What's in here? Oh, dumplings? I take a veggie dumpling. Dumplings. And you got mixed salad. So I'm gonna take one for myself since I don't have a kitchen. And I should take one for a homeless guy Because he probably, yeah, because some of these homeless men and women, they don't like to walk far. So, ooh, look at that. I like, ooh, this is like my favorite salad. So I take 2. And you got stuffing, but normally there's stuff in that, in there too. Didn't want to like broadcast his inside of his apartment, but I think he's gonna make a run today. So we're gonna probably come back and because he normally doesn't keep his bike out here, so he might be going making some runs today to drop some more food. So we're gonna come back later. But ladies and gentlemen, you see all those carrots? Oh, I love carrots. I fucking love carrots. Oh my panda, sauteed carrots, dude. That is, you guys, sauteing carrots are like the best. Any vegetable, you know how to saute vegetables, right? Trust me, come to Panda, I'll cook it for you. Let me come over to your house tonight and let me cook you some really good vegan Thanksgiving meals. You'd be surprised. Yo, bro, why does this mushroom taste like chicken? See, I wish I was in Portland or any other, or West Virginia, somewhere in the mountains to pick up some mushrooms. Especially chicken of the woods. That's my favorite mushroom. And lotus mane. 2 best, like, oh my panda. Some people said, you know, people say that the lotus mane is the steak of mushrooms, right? Which it is, because you got to compress it. So how to cook a lotus mane mushroom is you got to get a skillet pan. Then you got to take another skillet pan, put some weight on it. You got to push it down. You're going to compress it, but it's going to turn it into a nice, juicy, like, mushroom steak. Nice big size, too. But chicken of the woods, some people have been saying that, ooh, it tastes like chicken. I'm like, bullshit. Like, there's like, it does, the texture. I can understand the texture because I can see the similarities of the texture, because when you peel it, it peels like chicken. That's why they call it chicken of the woods. Dude, this tree is still green. How? How is this tree still green while every other tree has seen its autumn colors? Or just, it's strange, isn't it? New York vegetation. Alright guys, I used to live in this neighborhood a long time ago. Long time ago. But mind you, born in St. Mary's Hospital here in Brooklyn. I know, some of you guys are like, wow, a lot of trash. I'm like, I know. But you'd be surprised who the trash is coming from. I like clean blocks, neighborhoods. I don't like seeing trash. Normally, I'll walk around with like a scooper or like a tongue and just pick up the trash. And I want people to see me do it. So they're gonna say, yeah, thank you for dirtying up my neighborhood. Because people don't understand. You have to appreciate the things in life. But recently, there's been talks, and I've been talking about this on this channel, about an influencer that's been going around restaurants in New York City. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you how New York City is very biased. And this is what I'm going to say for the record. And everyone agrees with me on social media. And mind you, in the comments on Instagram and other outlets. Why is she in Rikers Island getting a mental health evaluation? What for? She knows she's competent. And you guys know she's competent, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I was accused of stealing. I've been mind you, there have been allegations, assumingly, that I steal food. Mind you, I don't steal food. This is why I say don't listen to the haters. But this young lady here stole thousands of dollars worth of food. Not only she did it once, several times. She's been arrested several times. And people, some restaurant owner. I'm gonna literally pick on this dude. I'm never gonna, I don't even go to your shop, but when I'm in Williamsburg, next time, I wanna say something to you, bro. You think she has a mental health disability or problem? But if it was me, man of skin of color, you motherfuckers would put me in jail, arrest me, and mind you, you give her a $4,500 bail, but I guarantee you this, my bail would probably be about $20,000. Cause she's a pretty Asian girl, you guys are literally gonna cater into that beauty, feeling sympathy for her. Oh my panda. Ladies and gentlemen, I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. When a food influencer comes to your restaurant and says, hey, in exchange for a review, mind you, they're asking for free food. When they ask for free food, all credibility goes out the window. Ask any journalist, ask anyone that is a food reviewer or a food influencer. You pay for your meal and you review the restaurant as is. You don't ask to exchange for, mind you, some restaurants do it to certain creators, right? And this is how they do it. So if a restaurant recognizes that food influencer, and mind you, keep this in mind, and they see that you want to pay your bill, and you give it your credit card, and here's the thing, they change your bill. Sometimes they give you a 50% discount, and you just come back and you sign something, you look at your bill, you see how much of a tip, you're like, wow, they gave us a 50% discount. And then the owner comes to you and say, I gave you a discount, I know who you are. Thank you for coming to my restaurant. I appreciate you and all your work you've done. Your videos are very genuine. Mind you, that's when you know you got the respect of the restaurant. But you never ask for free food. Like I said, any food influencer that asks for free food in exchange for a review, all credibility goes out of the fucking window. They're not a food reviewer. They're just a bunch of bums. And you guys want to talk about me. I don't even go around doing that at all. I don't go to restaurants. I go to restaurants to ask them, hey, at the end of the night, do you guys dispose of your food and how do you do it? And if so, can I come pick that food up to feed the homeless? How many times on this channel I have done that? Over 50 times on this channel. We went to restaurants, Chinese restaurants. Mind you, just a few weeks ago, we had that big Chinese platters. Bro, people tore that up. They knew I was coming because I broadcasted on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I said, guys, I got food from the Chinese restaurant. Please meet me at my community, One Love Community Refrigerator on McGibson. And people were standing out there like, yo, Panda. Dude, that was awesome. I wanted to record that. Just me turning the corner. I literally turned the corner, right? And there were a line of people like, Panda. Dude, people that know me from the neighborhood in Bushwick. They know what I do even here. We feed people right here on the corner. One Love, Food Not Bombs. But some of the food you have to cook. You gotta wash the vegetables. Here's a garden right here. So with that said, everyone, and normally we feed in this park too during the summer. How many times we show how many people come during the summer and feed people? And guess what? That's not coming out from no organization. That's coming out of people's hard-earned pockets. Your pockets. It comes out your pocket. It comes out my pocket. We do it because it's all about the love. Right? Now I'm looking for that homeless dude. I got a bowl of... Yeah, this guy, he sleeps in this park at night. I'm not sure if he's sleeping in this park now, because he wasn't here last night. I was here last night looking for him. Because they were mind you, they were giving out like turkey dinners, and I was like, yo, I gotta tell this guy. But yeah, he's a veteran and he's homeless. This is what I was saying earlier in the video. You got all these people having a good time. Have a good time. But don't forget about who gave you that good time. Who sacrificed their lives so you can have that very moment. Your veterans. And you got homeless veterans out here, bro. Let's see where we can find him. I don't think he's here because, mind you, like I said, I was here last night. Normally he sleeps over here. Cause yeah, you see with the fire, the barbecue. This is the barbecue area. This is where he normally hangs out. Mind you, me and my Japanese friends, we hang out here. We play. Mind you, most of them are DJs. Damn, I want to cook something though, but I won't spend my money because, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have money to spend. That money is for my surgery, my cancer surgery, and I was going to take some money that I have and go into the hospital. I was, but I don't have enough, so I'm just going to cancel the hospital and just. But with that said, everyone, but think about other people that are out here that literally, you know, don't have a Thanksgiving. So I'm trying to bring Thanksgiving to someone. I know it's not much, but I wish I could buy him. I could actually buy him a decent meal, but everything is closed. Everything is closed. Dude, I hope the parks don't get mad at me for skating the ledges all the time, because you know they repaint the ledges every time we skate it, right? I wonder if they get mad about it. See? You're over there getting the workout. But anyway, guys, I don't see him. All right, we probably have to go to the other park. Maybe he's at the other park drinking with the other guys. I don't want to go over there. I don't like that park. Damn, he's not here. I don't see him. But with that said, everyone, just take a walk. But thank you, Michael. I think I know who donated to the GoFundMe last night. MJ. So Mike Johnson, or Michael Johnson, is a NVIDIA, what he does for NVIDIA. But dude is sick with animation and 3D rendering. Oh, my panda. So sick. But he was a fellow professional rollerblader. Yo, Brian, guess who donated last night to the GoFundMe? $50. MJ. Mike Johnson. I know it's him. I know it's Mike Johnson. Because I don't know any other person named Michael Johnson other than Mike Johnson. But Mike Johnson is just his, you know, his street New York name. His legal name is Mike Johnson. And mind you, he's a good dude. Mind you, black rollerblader. Isn't he the first black rollerblader to have his own skate? I believe that is. I believe he was the first black rollerblader to have his own pair of skates. And he made a clothing line, and etc., etc. But thank you, Michael, if you're watching this, buddy. Look at that, another bong. See, I've been finding all these fucking bongs. I should just take it. Look at this, look at this. Dude. This is a sick ass bong, bro. Dude, that's like the fourth one I keep seeing. I found. Dude, even what's his face? My buddy Franco that lives here. He found the bong, cleaned it out, and used it. I was like, yo, dude, good way to recycle. Even that guy was like, yeah, I want to probably smoke that bong. He was thinking about it. Like, yeah, it's a cool bong, but even, is dispensaries open today? I doubt it. Everything is closed. Everything is shut. There's no, maybe the bodega stores are open, but everything is shut down. No restaurants are open. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta go to your community refrigerator to get some food. That's what I was looking, that's why I came over here to see what Pulaski is doing. I'm gonna wait until they post. But with that said, everyone, please subscribe, like, and share. You guys want to support what I do, please, there's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. It does make a difference. See, another store. Is that a pizzeria? Yeah, that's probably a pizzeria. It looks like a pizzeria. Yeah, it is a pizzeria. See, you gotta know your stores in New York City. Gotta know your stores, man. So we on DeKalb. Now DeKalb, you can take this all the way to downtown Brooklyn. And then, yes, you can. All you have to do is walk straight down DeKalb Avenue, and you get to downtown Brooklyn in no time. Because downtown Brooklyn is not far from here, bro. And mind you, I walked all throughout New York, except for Staten Island. It's been a while. I get an average of about 20,000 and 25K a day of steps. And people are posting, I get 20,000 steps and look at me, I'm the best. I'm like, bullshit, I'm the best. I know I'm the best because no one in New York City other than a runner can break my record in a day. 52,341 steps one day here in New York City. And I uploaded that. That is 3 times, mind you, 5 times the amount of steps an average New Yorker gets a day. The average is between 10 to 12,000. Right? That's the average. On average, a normal person that lives in the neighborhood that doesn't leave the neighborhood, under 8,000, right? Anyone that is doing police work, fire work, they may get 18, 16,000 steps. Are we on Pulaski Street again? Look at all these abandoned churches. See, and that's another thing too. So this is why the city of New York doesn't update their listings. Now, this is a church that's supposed to be a food bank distributor, but it's not open, as you can see. But there's another church we just walked by. It's supposed to be open for distributing food, but they don't do it anymore, they say. Look at that dead rat. Oh, my panda. Look, laundry is closed. Everything is closed, everyone. So, got no plans today. If anybody wants to give me some plans today, I'd be grateful. I need something to do. Like I'm doing something now, I'm walking. Deli store is open. If you guys want some food. I want some hot soup though. That's what I want. I want hot soup. I want some lentil soup, bro. Oh, that sounds so good right now. See, it's this park I don't like going because they drinking in this park. Let's go see if he's there, the homeless guy. another church that's all these small little churches. So I hope everyone realizes in New York City, all food banks are closing to next Monday, right? Everyone went on vacation. So yeah, he's open. But then again, it's a Jewish-owned coffee shop. Yes, that is a Jewish-owned coffee shop. So, you know, business is business for them every day, except for Saturdays. That's why I'm like, guys, because they close down B&H on Saturdays. And that's what most people want to do shopping on. It's another grocery store. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't think he's here. It's empty. Normally he's sitting right there drinking the, what is that shit? What the fuck is the beer? Something Reserve. The Steel Reserve shit. Whatever that beer is. That's what he drinks. Normally he's sitting right here. And I told him, why don't you go to the other playground, man, where adults are? This is a children's playground and the school playground. He's like, this is my fucking city. I say, don't. Yeah, he's a veteran. He's going through some mental health issues. But he has a point, though. Why should I move? I used to be, yeah. He's a funny character, but, like, I get it. And he's right about a few things. These young people, mind you, he's older than me by, like, 20, right? But he has a point. These young people don't care about veterans. Like, this year, how many of you young folks actually went to the Veterans Day Parade? Exactly. Oh, man. I wonder if I overdrive. It's probably not going to work. Because I want to get into the hostel, man. It's actually getting cold. Oh, man. Gotta warm up my hands. Oh, my pen is getting cold. Shit. Hands are freezing. Ow. Look at it. Look at frozen hands. Oh, someone ordered pizza. I guess that person's having a lonely Thanksgiving. Oh. What the? Alright, give me a second. Gotta plug this in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just taking a walk on a Thanksgiving day because honestly, I got no family, nobody to do anything. No one invited me over. So therefore, that tells me that, mind you, I saw on Instagram people are having dinners. Everyone's hanging out together today. Lord Brian. Yep, some rollerblazers having, what's it called? Friendsgiving. But they didn't invite me. I'm like, cool. Okay, I see. Yeah, they didn't invite me. I hope another building like this doesn't fall apart. So if you guys didn't see that story that's been floating around New York City, well, this happened during the late summer of this year. One of the buildings here, the chimney, and the side of the building collapsed. So now people in the Bronx do not have any heat. So they actually are sleeping in the cold. And the city did not relocate these people. That is so bad. Yes, the city did not want to relocate these people. I don't know what it is and why that is not a thing, but this is why living in one of these complexes, it's a nuisance. Elevators don't work. Let's be real. Lots of crime, lots of drug activity. Not good to raise your kids half the time. I'm not saying that everywhere you need to live, it should be perfect. No. Because every city, every neighborhood has crime. Even the richest neighborhoods have crime. Oh, my panda is with me. Oh, shit. Oh, it's cold. But housing, living, has gotten better. But other than that, damn, it's so cold right now, man. Shit. Kind of hurts. All right, folks, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna actually conserve my hands because my hands are feeling it. Look at the cat. What are you doing, little? How old are you? You playing with the squirrel? Oh, you guys are having a conversation? Oh, did I just break up a date? I think I just broke up a date. That was kind of cute, wasn't it? The cat and the squirrel having a conversation or a date. Oh, you feel that wind? Oh, fucking brutal, isn't it? Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna try to get off. I need to conserve my hands because, unfortunately, I'm out here and you're not. So I gotta take care of myself, like you guys said. Take care of yourself, right? Well, I gotta take care of myself then. So please support the channel, like, share. You know, you wanna make a small donation today, there's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I appreciate it. But enjoy your Thanksgiving. Don't wanna hold up much of your time because I know some of you guys have a lot of food to cook. You got family to entertain, friends over at your place. So thank you for watching the video live stream. Talk to you guys in the next one. Oh.